Most NRIs think that buying a property in India is the hardest part, but let me tell you, that's not the case. The real problem actually starts as soon as you've bought the property and you've signed that dotted line. And no one really wants the NRI about these hidden traps. As an NRI, you save up your money and you gradually build your wealth so that you're in a position to buy a property, a dream one that you're looking forward to it. But as soon as you sign that dotted line, the problems just start. Tenancy, maintenance, taxes, and all of these things just mean that you feel like you're actually managing two life from 6,000 miles away. So in this video, I'm going to break down the 5 hidden traps that most NRIs overlook, and the 5th one really drains your wealth completely. So stick around and we'll break that down individually, and I'll show you how to fix all of them. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Wilf. I put out an NRI focused content, financial content every single Sunday at 9 a.m. Stay subscribed, hit that notification button so you get notified of any new videos that lands on your page. So let's go. NRI believes that rental income is one of the easiest way you can make some money with your investment in India. But the truth is, NRI's rental income, or rental yield for that matter's sake, is 1 to 2%, whereas in the stock market has consistently performed between 6 to 8%. The yields are low, your opportunity costs are high, home loans, charges and all of those things, those are really high, and the rental yield don't actually match up to that. When it comes to managing this property, you'll have to worry about taxes, you'll have to worry about maintenance, upkeeping the property, making sure the property is always occupied as well. And the thing that you need to consider is you will be doing all of these things if you don't have a proper plan in place. The best way to fix this problem? Hire yourself a property management company in India. They make your life a lot easier. They take care of your taxes, they take care of the maintenance, they also find you tenants when they actually move out, and they also upkeep the property as well, so you don't have to worry about what's going to happen as soon as the tenants moves out. It's important that you have such a system in place because you don't really want to annoy or ask your relatives to keep checking on the property, because at some point in time relatives will turn out to be relatives and you don't want to jeopardize your relationship with them. Get yourself a property management company and they will do most of the work for you and save you a lot of headache. This is a classical trap, and I won't deny that I haven't felt for this, but once I have experienced this particular problem, I have warned every single people that they actually buy the property in India. So when you're speaking to a salesperson, you've been promised, or you will be told about hundreds of things that this particular estate has it, such as clubhouse, parking, you have your gym, all the facilities they talk about. When you're buying the property and you listen to all of these sales pitch from a salesperson, you tend to actually believe the salesperson rather than the actual property builders. Make sure you actually check the trust and the credibility of the builders, because you don't want to be in a situation where you will have to speak to the salesperson and he happened to have no idea other than selling the property to you. Here's how you can actually fix this problem. It's a very easy one. Make sure you ask for an approved plan of the layout. Make sure you consistently seek for the construction videos that is taking place in that property that you are interested in. Check the updates on RERA, which is very, very important, and make sure you put a clause in your agreement with the builder about these amenities that they have all promised. That way you're well secured and you're not actually paying a lot of money into something that has been promised and will be under delivered. Back when I bought the property in 2006, a flat, I was quoted a specific amount as a maintenance each month. But as soon as when I actually bought the property, straight away the maintenance charges kept rising each year. And this just throws all of your calculation into complete jeopardy. Maintenance costs are something that drains every individual's pocket quite quickly, because the problem is you buy the property thinking that it's going to cost you X amount of money each month, What you're not actually anticipating is a sudden rise in the maintenance charges. If it's not on the clause and it's not been decided by the society, then it's going to cause a problem. Make sure what the estate is quoting is accurate and it's already on the agreement, and make sure it is transferred to an approved maintenance company as well, so that you check their reputation to understand how they are maintaining the other properties that they are taking care of in and around that city. That'll give you a better understanding in terms of what you can anticipate. Cost is something that's definitely going to keep rising, but you can be rest assured that it's in line with the inflation, not exorbitant, because some people want to make double the profit at some time. This is one of those silent killers that actually can drain an NRI money. The worst part is because you're 6,000 miles away, you can't really go and check and be part of that meetings. Make sure you check the builder's history. Make sure how the maintenance have been done in the other properties as well. Ensure that your power of attorney has the voting right exclusively mentioned on it, so that way whoever is representing you on your behalf at this property meetings, they are able to do this on your behalf. Finally, ask for a breakup of each of these charges that they actually quote on your maintenance. Ensure that this is accurately documented, because you don't want to be in a situation where you're paying excessive amount of money just to upkeep your property. Now, this is something that you do not want to seek advice from your family members, because your family members will say, "Arey, it's absolutely fine, it's just taxes, nobody's going to come and check on it." There will be periods of absolute silence where the taxman will not come to you, but boom, all of a sudden they will find you and they'll send you a notification on your text message on your phone, or probably like a letter that would come to you about the taxes. When you have a property in India and it is rented, you are paying taxes on your rental, and that is a shocker. Most of the NRIs don't even realize that they actually have to pay taxes on rent income that you gain from your rental property in India. You'll have to pay TDS applies to these purchases as well. When you sell the property, you attract capital gain taxes as well. And all of these things, you'll have to file the ITR in India. Make sure you hire a qualified chartered accountant who specifically specializes in NRI clients or NRI services. You don't want to pay someone like a resident chartered accountant, because they wouldn't have a complete information about what it applies to a non-resident Indian. So make sure you hire a qualified chartered accountant who specifically caters to NRIs. And we come to the most important one. And this is an absolute killer, because this can have so many issues in the future. Leaving the rental property unoccupied for a very long period of time. I know specifically within my family itself who actually bought a property in India. They had a family living on rent in that property for nearly a year. And after they moved out, they couldn't find another tenant for 6 or 8 months. They completely lost track of this property because their life became so busy. They completely forgot what they needed to do with this property. By then, the furnitures, the equipments, the TVs and everything that was inside the property was completely destroyed by pests, by pigeons. Oh God, Jesus. That's something that, you have to be absolutely worried about, because when you leave a property unoccupied, you attract unwanted intruders. As an NRI, it's already very complicated to deal with investments across 6,000 miles away. It's all the more beneficial for you to hire someone who takes the complete responsibility of managing this on your behalf. Hire yourself like an estate agent who specializes in NRI services, because they know exactly how to make sure that the property is well occupied, well maintained, cleaned, and every time a tenant moves out, they are responsible to find a new tenant for you and ensure when you actually have the conversation with the estate agent, make sure these rents are sent directly to your bank account, because you don't want to be in a situation where the tenants would not pay you rent, or they come up with unwanted reasons that you cannot even control yourself. So having an estate agent managing your property takes care of all of these problems, right from finding a tenant, upkeeping the property, when the tenant moves out, finding a new tenant, making sure the painting work is done. All of those things will be taken care of by these estate agents. If a property is well occupied by the tenants and everything, it's well maintained, it'll be maintained in a good order, and it gives a little bit more positive vibe as well. A lived-in property retains positivity, and when it comes to resale, it'll have a better value as well. So finally, if you're an NRI, buying a property is the most easiest part. Everyone says that is the difficult part, but trust me, it is not. The hardest part is making sure that you have every little aspects well established and covered, ensuring that the maintenance of the property, finding a tenant, paying these taxes, all of these are well taken care. When you do these things, you will have a sweeter deal, a better return, and a capital that continues to appreciate. And when it comes to selling it, you'll make a good amount of profit as well. When you do all of these things, your property becomes an asset rather than a headache. If you'd like to see a part 2 of this video, comment below and I'll make another video where I will be talking about how NRIs can buy the property or buy or invest into Indian property in 2026. My name is Wilf. Thanks for sticking around. And if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It'll give me the motivation to make more content, because end of the day, we all are working hard to ensure that our money is growing, our investment is appreciating, and we are making a financial progress abroad. See you in the next one.